Hi, I'm Phyllis, and my website is southernfrugal.com. Today, for our main meal of the day, we're going to make another one of those little half pies, is what I guess you would call them. So the other day, we had some stir-fried chicken with mushrooms and peppers, and I put a little bit of a cornstarch mixture mixed with teriyaki sauce. And so what I want to do is I went ahead and I had, I don't know, about 8 chicken tenders, and I just wanted to go ahead and cook them. So we also had this with rice, so didn't have any rice left over. So I went ahead and just froze this, and the reason I did is because one of the commenters wrote in and said that she was going to make one of the pies out of leftover stir-fried chicken. So that's what I got here. I just need to get all that gravy stuff off of it. So what I'm going to do is put it in my little strainer. This is not the fine mesh strainer. It's got a wider mesh. Let's see if I can get that rinsed off. And I've also gone ahead and cooked 2 potatoes. These are new potatoes from Florida, and I went ahead and cooked them in their skins, and I'm going to slice those and use that kind of as a filler. And we will probably have some green beans with this since I'm out of stuff to make a salad. I think I've got some coleslaw that Mr. Bucky's probably going to eat. All right, we'll be back, and I'm going to get this rinsed off under the sprayer. We'll be back. All right, we are back, and I got the peppers and mushrooms and a few of the onions out of that little sauce, and so I had to put them on a paper towel because they were kind of wet, so I want this drier. So I had 3 chicken tenders. I actually had 4, but I cut one up for the dogs to mix in with their supper tonight since they love chicken so much, and I thought we almost had too much stuff, so dried those peppers and mushrooms out of it. I'm going to dump the chicken in there. And I'm going to dump a little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion powder, if I can find it. There's the onion powder. Onion powder, and then some of the garlic powder. And we're going to go ahead and slice up one of these potatoes. What I'm going to do is just make kind of thin little slices so it doesn't poke a hole in my crust. And if I can see we can use more, I'll use that other potato too. But I suspect this is going to be enough. So we could put a little parsley powder in there too, or not parsley powder, celery seeds. Let's see if I want to do that. That's not even open. Let's make another choice. Yeah, let's go with parsley flakes. Change up the taste of it a little bit. Okay, that smells really good, y'all. Really good. And I suspect I'm going to like this better than I did when we had it as a stir fry. All right, so our crust has been out of the refrigerator for about, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes, but maybe that's enough. Okay, I'm having this same problem almost getting that out of the bag. There. Okay, so we're just going to unroll this. Gently. And we're just going to do the same thing we've done with the other little half pies, only this one's going to be chicken. It's actually chicken tenders. So I'm going to put that crust crust down, finish rolling it out on the edges. And my spatula, I'm always losing my spatula. And we're going to have some green beans, some of those Aldi fancy green beans. And this is going to have to cook in an oven, 425 degrees, for about 30 minutes till this crust gets brown. So we're going to see if we want more of those potatoes or not. And I'm thinking we probably don't. Yeah, we do not. One potato is enough. So let's get this situated on here now. Boy, that smells really good, y'all. Really good. I guess I must be super hungry at this point. I'm just going to mash it down with my hands. Like that. Now, should we put some butter on this? What do y'all think? I'm just not sure. Why don't I? When you're not sure about butter, go ahead and use it. Hold on, let me get it out. All right, we are back. And again, when in doubt, use butter. Yeah. Because that definitely adds some taste and some fat, which we now know that probably the animal fat is okay to eat. Recent studies have shown that. So the old school of you can't eat any animal fat seems to be over. All right, so we're going to pull our crust forward. And as always, I need to push it back a little more. Like that. There's that little piece of butter. Where'd you go? All right, there you are. All right. This should be the right position, and it is. All right, gonna mash it down. And I know that several of y'all from the comments have tried these, and of course some people call them calzones, and there's several other names for them, but I don't think they're doing them this big. I think they're doing them as single servings and probably making their own crust. All right, we're ready to get this mashed down. I have to look up and make sure my camera's still on, because sometimes I'm just like in the kitchen talking to myself. Just mashing those edges together, because again, you sure don't want it to leak out. Now the apple, a little pie I fixed the other day, it kind of cracked right here in the middle, and some of the insides did leak out, but it was okay. Get that crust up. I'm going to actually roll it over now. And again, that oven is preheated at 425 degrees. Let's see if we can do this faster. Just kind of roll that over. Yeah, y'all, I have to tell you, I think these crusts are really good. I think homemade crusts are good too. Probably better than this, but we're doing the little series for those people who work. And based on the comments, we're also doing them for those retirees who have just 2 people at home. And I think they thought this was a good idea too, so they're trying it too. And I know it definitely works for us, because this really ends up the whole meal, except maybe adding a salad, a dessert, or maybe a green vegetable. Now I didn't want to put any like green beans inside there, because I thought I really already had enough. Alright, I think we've got it. And now I want to make some air vents, and y'all watch the other videos concerning these little pies. you know, on one of them I made the air vents down too low on the side and the filling came out a little bit there. So now I'm just going to only make them on the top here, right there like that. I'll have to tell y'all, this smells really good. And if you put the garlic on it and the onion powder, it just smells really, really good. Now I'm hoping this one doesn't crack. So what I'm going to do, as soon as I put it in the oven, I'm going to actually turn it up to 450 degrees and let it cook there for maybe 10 minutes of the 30 minutes and see if I can't prevent that crust from cracking on this side. All right, y'all, we'll be back when this is done. All right, we are back, and I just took this out of the oven, and what I decided to do is start it out at 450 degrees. Well, I actually had the oven on 425 degrees and turned it up to 450 for about 10 minutes and then turned it back down. So it actually cooked, and I'm saying a little less than 25 minutes. So we're going to let it cool here while our beans are finishing up. They need about 3 more minutes cooking. And I've got to dish us up some Jell-O and fix the tea, and we'll be back. All right, the meal is all ready. There's the pie, and I can tell you it smells really, really good. We're having those green beans from Aldi's. These are called fancy green beans. It takes about 8 minutes for them to cook. There's the coleslaw Mr. Bucky wanted, and there's the pineapple, well, island pineapple Jell-O, and that's the last of the whipped cream. It kind of deflates a little bit, and of course we've got our iced tea. Here's my plate. I wanted only a little bit of the coleslaw, and the main reason for that is that extra potato. I might have eaten it, added a little salt. Those are new potatoes from Florida, and they are delicious. All right, there's my plate. There's Mr. Bucky's plate. Yeah. All right, y'all, we will see y'all next time. Bye for now.